What was your reaction, man? I was down the shore, and I was like, I couldn't believe it at first. I was like, oh shit. But like when you said it, like, oh, I was like, oh, I went right to Twitter because I knew people was going ham. And you know, let me just go through the reasoning. Just like Cannon said in the video, they said, yo, we can't use um, any of this, what you say in this deposition in any other prosecutions. That's what the previous DA said, the DA that retired. So now the new DA comes in. And this is what I said. I was like, he was trying to win election. He ran on a promise, I'm a prosecute Bill Cosby. They elected him, so he went to go prosecute Bill Cosby. So he reneged on the previous DA's promise and used the illegal deposition that shouldn't have been in there. Like this is what all the Hoteps were saying. That they're railroad. That's what we said. Y'all can believe what he did. To be honest, I don't believe that he's guilty of what they're saying. But even if you do, they railroaded him. That's railroading. You can't promise one thing, they're gonna turn around and like, hey man, let me see that testimony. Oh, we got him. Come on, man. That's crazy. Yeah. And I'm seeing Mark Lamont Hill and all these jokers, like, I'm seeing prison abolitionists. Mark Lamont Hill is a prison abolitionist. You go ask him, he'll tell you that himself. He mad Cosby getting out of jail. I don't get it. How is this possible? How can a prison abolitionist be mad that Cosby getting out of jail? Like, come on now. Are we being for real, for real?
He hate Cosby more than the jail.
Yeah, it's insane to me. Like, I've seen a whole lot of people, man. I think Stephanie Mills came out. Felicia Rashad came out in support, and all these jokers, they mad at them because they still supported Cosby, and after that, they supported Cosby. I don't know. The Black community is in shambles, man. Like, I don't know what these people want, man. It's obvious what they did. It's obvious. And even if you read the deposition, I'm not even gonna get into like the people saying they drugged her. Like, if Cosby drugged her, that's like you smoking weed, you roll a blunt, you smoke, you give it to her, let me smoke it too. I don't know what drug is consensual. You know what I mean? They seem like to me, he sounded like consensual use. Like, yeah, give it to me. It's not like he slipped it and dropped it in the goddamn her drink. And then he gave it to the person and they drank, like, okay, thanks. People are just being dishonest. What it all amounts to, we got to go back to it. That pound cake speech, Bert, was ether, man. If we need to put that, hold on, man. I might have to do it myself. I got to find that pound cake speech, play that ether beat, put behind it. Because that's the shine. It still burns their soul to this day. This is why they hate Bill. This is why they can never forgive him for that. Because he chastised him in front of the people. He told y'all about yourselves. This is one thing the shine can't take. The shine cannot take criticism. Can't. Bill was man enough to do it. All I seen, y'all defending Bill and he hates you niggas. He hate black people. No, he hate you niggas. That's who he hate. He don't hate black people. He hate you niggas. 3 times with Dr. Umar. He don't hate black people. He hate you niggas. You shines that run around here, act a goddamn fool. can't speak right, need to pull your pants up your ass, run around being ignorant. Tell you all to shape up. What's wrong with that? I guess y'all want the shine to be shine from to the end of time. God damn. This is why y'all hate him. You know, it's crazy that Hannibal Buress, and I won't forget you, Hannibal. He got part to play in this. Because I swear agent told him, man, hey, man, you better talk about Cosby. We got it all rigged up. Next thing you know, Hannibal Buress is on commercials. He got his own show, the whole nine. He set the whole thing in motion. And they illegally put Bill Cosby in jail for 3 years. And seeing what they try to slick do is, you know, lucky Cosby knew what he was doing. They tried to make him admit his thing. Remember, he just went up for parole and they denied it. He wanted to admit it. He's like, I ain't do nothing. See, that's how they get you. I don't even want to get into like all the things Cosby has actually done for the Black community. He has. It's immense. People act like, want to play it off like he hasn't done anything. There are HBCUs that wouldn't even be in business right now if it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
They would have went out of business. They would have closed. There were Black people that wouldn't have got their degrees if it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
He paid off Black people's student loans. I act like Bill wasn't nobody in the community.
I might have
it just pisses me off.
I might have the pound cake speech.
It just pisses me off that they want to hold a grudge because he told them about themselves. And you want to take an obvious flim-flam. So what happens if you don't think these DAs don't do this to other Blacks or other people that are in jail? If they want to play dirty on a high-profile case like Bill Cosby, what do you think they're going to do to the shine that got caught? They accused him of selling rocks on the corner. What do you think they're going to do to them? It's chestnut checker shine.
Yo, this nigga Bill funny. He said, are you not paying attention? People with their hat on backwards, pants down around the crack. Isn't that a sign of something? Or are you waiting for Jesus to pull his pants up? He said, isn't it a sign of something when she got her dress all the way up to the crack and got all kinds of needles and things going through her body? What part of Africa did that come from? There's something wrong with him, yo. Yo. Something wrong with Bill, man. I'm not reading no more of this, yo. This is a fool, yo.
I'm putting that to I'm going to TikTok. I'm putting that to Ether Beat, man. I'm gonna find a good part, put that to Ether Beat, because these shuns, you know, that's what they was really mad at. That Ether he kicked on. And you know, it just clouded their judgment. You know,
this nigga,
I don't know.
This nigga Bill said, he said, boo-hoo, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. Yes, he did do it. And you need to have an orange suit on too.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yo. Nah, this nigga's a fool, yo. I know they was hot after this speech, man. Oh my God.
You know, that to me, the white liberal did him in just because of that speech. Now I'm not gonna say about he tried to buy NBC. In my opinion, the elites, the white liberals is like, no, man, Bill. I don't know. Bill is he must have run amok of the elites for a while, because maybe it was part. I forgot about how they killed his son. So maybe that MDC part is real. They're trying to limit some of the money he has made or his estate. But man, I really do think the pound cake speech was really when they was like, nah, we got to get Bill out of here because, they want to keep, the African American, and in all seriousness, they want to keep the African American economy shine, staying right where they're at. They don't want them to prove nothing. You know what I mean? They don't want to prove their work ethic, their how they act in public and stuff like that. You see how they're running around Atlanta shooting in the malls and shit like that. I seen Rochester, New York. I'm like, there's shines in Rochester, New York. I've never been to Rochester. Them motherfuckers in the Walmart, they be saying, they say you go to the Walmart in Rochester, New York, you playing with your life. I was like, what? Sure enough, they played this video, man. These girls was beefing at the Rochester Walmart parking lot, and 3 people got shot. I'm like, oh my God, man. I'm like, you serious? Is this what we doing? We going to the Rochester Walmart parking lot, having block parties, and then having a shootout? Like, we got some things to improve on, man. I'm not trying to hear nothing, man. These people need to hear. Some people, if you don't need to hear the pound cake speech, you should. If it don't apply, let it fly.
Right.
I don't know why. See these black liberals like Mark Lamont Hill and these uppity shines that don't know no shines that doing bids. They don't know shines that carry them things on. They don't know any of these niggas, but they want to speak for them. Shut up, man, because you're just making excuses for them. That's what you're doing. You're making excuses for them, using CRT and blaming white supremacy. That's all you're doing. I mean, we got enough power to change ourselves. We don't need the white man that's saying, get your foot off our neck. We don't need to say any of that, man. We have the power within ourselves, man. That's why, like, all this CRT talk, man, it's nuts, man, because we can do it ourselves, man. We can. Like, I'm not trying to believe, this nation is rife with white supremacy when they let the borders open for fucking 30, 40 years. And, this country is in majority, it's not going to be majority white in a couple of years. So why would a white supremacist country do that? Like, that kills the argument right there. And this is why, Mark Lamont, you won't have no Hoteps on there. You won't have no real, you won't have us on there. Because we'll cut you right off at the knees right there. I'm not trying, like, it's that simple. How you answer that question for me? Like, how is it a white supremacist country when their immigration policy says the other thing? It contradicts that totally. It's a question between elites and us, not white supremacy. When you put it on white supremacy, you're giving the elites a pass. You're having us fight each other. You're having these people down here. You have elites up here. You have the people down here. Blacks, whites, everybody, all the colors. But when you say it's white supremacy up here, when it's not, you're having these people talk and fight while these elites up here, they just stack up. They just stack up, Mark. Stop giving them a pass, Mark. You're out here shucking and jiving, tap dancing. Just because you got a doctorate and you work at Temple doesn't mean you still ain't tap dancing, man. Shit, you're tap dancing. The thing is, when you got all these degrees, you're tap dancing. It makes it louder. It amplifies it. Oh. You the nigga that shouldn't be tap dancing. So when you got this high-end degree, when you got this powerful platform, your tap dancing is amplified tenfold. That's wild.
That nigga dead. Ooh, he dead. Ooh, y'all want to see a dead body? Oh man, murdered that nigga. Ooh, you ain't leave me nothing on that one either, huh? This nigga going off. Yeah, Uncle Hotep on fire tonight. Word. Jesus Christ.